This is Shelley Kraft coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the 40th Annual New Orleans Investment Conference 2014. I have with me Trent Mell, Falco Resources, publicly traded company, and the symbol is FPC on the TSX Venture. Trent, welcome to SNNLive.
Thank you, Shelley, for having me.
It's good to have you. Let's get an overview on Falco.
Okay, Falco is a 2-year-old company. We own the Horn Mine, which was it's basically what opened up the Abitibi mining back in the 20s, right through the 70s. It's the bedrock upon which the Rouyn-Noranda mining company was built. We acquired that 2 years ago, so we're a new company with an old asset. We now have a resource already, an inferred of 2.8 million ounces. I came in about 3 months ago now, I guess, as CEO. Recently had Sean Rouyn join us as our chairman. Just did a financing for $10 million, and we've got a big drill program ahead to grow that resource.
So what's your background?
I'm a deal guy by training. I'm actually originally a lawyer, but over the last 15 years I've been on the operator side. So started at Barrick, most recently with Arico, where we built out the Young-Davidson mine, which is a pertinent comp to what we're doing here. And this is my first foray into junior mining.
So, from my knowledge, which is limited, the Horn Mine is a pretty big puppy.
Yeah. No, this is so we have the Horn Mine, and we have a total of 73,000 hectares. So in aggregate, we control 70% of the Rouyn-Noranda camp, which is along the Cadillac Break. We think it's the last of the Abitibi gold camps that has yet to be controlled or even explored by a major gold producer, because it was a Noranda copper-centric operation for its history. We have no business owning that much land, but in tough times, we were lucky to get our hands on it. In its day, when it was producing, it was one of the largest 2 or 3 gold copper operations in the world, and it is the richest gold content for a VMS system the world's ever seen.
So they weren't interested in the gold?
No, they weren't. No, they weren't. They had the smelter going. They mined the deposit, the giant H ore body, and sitting below that, they actually drilled extensively. They put about 6,000 holes into an ore body below called Horn 5. They developed it. They knew it was there. The grade wasn't there, but also what wasn't there was the gold price. When they were there, it was $40 an ounce gold or less. Didn't have long hole mining in the day. Didn't do bulk underground mining. So the world has changed, and it's our opportunity now.
Well, I won't ask. I mean, I could only tell you that knowing what I know in limited amounts and how large that resource is, what does 2015 look like for you guys?
Well, with our recent treasury, I guess, increase, we got about $12 million in the bank, having just raised $10 million. And I should add that the people that came in, we've got some resource funds on both sides of the Canada-US border that have come in. So we've got some smart money, we've got good support. We've only spent $6.5 million over the first 2 years of our existence. So with double that in the treasury, the next year ahead is going to be pretty busy for us.
So talk about some of the management team and some of your GOs, and let's get an insight into how quality they are.
Now we got Dr. Mike Byron, my right hand. He's our chief, our head of exploration. He's got a team working with him. Mike's been involved with a number of discoveries across Ontario and Quebec in his career. A recent addition to our board as a technical advisor was Paul-Henri Girard. Paul-Henri was a VP of Canadian Operations with Agnico. So as between Paul-Henri, myself, and Sean Rouyn, we've been involved with some of the bigger gold mine startups.
Seems like all of them, right?
No, it's a good team. We're lucky. We're lucky to have what we have.
So when do you think, well, you know, I don't want to say when, that's, oh my goodness. But, you know, talk about, you know, when are you going to be in production?
Sure. And it's a two-legged stool. So we've got this massive land package with 13 other former producers. Hard to talk about it because it's early days and we're just starting to turn our mind to it. We've got 80 years of data and a database that we're looking through. So on the one hand, we've got to do some exploration, lots of upside, and the drill bit will tell us what comes out of that. The second piece, we've got a drill program that's coming up on the Horn deposit. We think we can get from 2.8 million ounces gold equivalent to at least 3.5 if we do what we want to do. My goal is to see us get close to 5 million ounces before we do an economic analysis. So a mining operation, we're de-risking it now. We're looking at permitting issues. I think we got to double the size of this thing, show that it can work, and I'm confident that we can get there. And once that's there, then we'll look at going towards production. All
right, so for investors, let's give them your website.
Yes, it's www.falcores.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Trent Mell, Falco Resources, publicly traded company, and the symbol is FPC on the TSX Venture. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive. We're at the 40th Annual New Orleans Investment Conference 2014. Trent, I wish you luck.
Thank you very much, Shelley. Appreciate it.